Welcome everybody. In today's video we will be taking a look at a limited edition knife. And I don't mean like a limited edition Rough Rider, although I do have one of those. I do have the 2024 Christmas Magician's knife, or whatever this is. Fun little knife, but this is not the star of the show. The star of the show today is the 2024 VICTORINOX EVOKE in Terra Brown aluminum scales. This thing is a tank. I have put this through some tests already, and this sucker is awesome. 2024 right there. Here is the box for it. Very beautiful packaging by Victorinox, as usual. I don't know how many of these they made, per se, but we have the little authenticity card here. I will bring that back up in just a moment. We have the box. I have the paracord lanyard over here. Here's the lanyard it came with. But there is the card if you wish to pause your screen and read that. And then the back side, we have the Swiss version. And there we go. We'll put these back in here. Close up the box. Keep in this box, for sure. Limited edition knives are hard to come by. About the only other closest thing to limited edition would be like a Jackwolf, like this, because you're not going to get that scale ever again. That's particular to this one model. This one that I got, you know. But there's the lanyard. Goes through the lanyard hole quite nicely. You can just loop that through and run the bit through, and you've got yourself a lanyard. But I go without that lanyard for now. I might add my copper lanyards or something to it later. The clip, they say, is removable if you like put it on a table and hit down on it. So it is. Got a little spring to it there, a little wavy fork system, but there's the slot for it. Very nice, although I think I'm going to carry it with the clip. And then to put the clip back in, you line it up, I guess. There we go. Boom. Clip back in. Very nice. Long blade. How sharp is this thing? Very sharp. Very nice. And I've cut some boxes on this thing. It's the way they made the grind here. It's a very steep, not slicey grind. It's more of a bushcrafty grind here. Coming in, it's not quite a Scandi, but you can kind of see like a saber Scandi vibe to it there. And this thing is a tank. I've got extra large hands, and I've got a full 4-finger grip right on this sucker. This thing is massive. The lockup is very secure, very solid, delightful, lovely, and just sounds good. Listen to that. Beautiful. Victorinox hit it out of the park. We have steel liners, steel back spring aluminum scales that are anodized, a stone-washed blade with the nice high sharp grind here. That micro edge were for the actual cutting edge of this thing. They really laid it back. It's very nice, very shiny, delightful knife. It's heavy. It's a chunk. But it's a chunk that hits hard. You know, like this thing is going to stand up to a lot of tests, a lot of abuse. But this may be a little bit of a safe queen for me, although I do like to carry and use my stuff. Sorry, someone revved a car out back. I'll carry and use this, but this is probably going to be the knife that kind of gets set back on a display a little bit. I got to figure out a display for it. But this thing is sweet. If you are considering a Victorinox Evoke, especially the 2024 or any of the limited edition colorways, I'd say go for it. This thing is awesome. There's no blade play, no blade wiggle. This thing locks up solid. There's nothing wrong with this knife. The one qualm I might have a little bit is I wish that they would move the thumb studs over a 1/4 inch closer to the pivot. It'd make it a little bit easier, but I've got long fingers, so this is not a problem for me. If you've got short fingers, that might be a little tricky opening with one hand. That'd be about the only thing I'd say that would make this knife hard for one person to use. Is if you've got small hands, that thumb stud's out a little ways. But for me, it's easy to operate. So take that for what you will. But that is the Victorinox 2024 limited edition Evoke with the Terra Brown scales. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found this video useful and informational. Hope you found it entertaining, and I hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, farewell, carry well, and a bye-bye. Still sticking around? Let's see how this thing does on some fuzz sticks on a chopstick. Going really slow and easy here, making some fine shavings. I'm going more for the shavings than the sticking on the stick fuzz sticks, because I'm not great at fuzz sticks. But that thing is just slicing into the bamboo and just curling out those shavings. That is delightful. So, there we go. Now's the end of the video. Thank you for sticking around. See you all next time.